I've had a dream, and that dream was for Overwatch to finally be relevant in gaming. And with confidence, I can finally say, we did it. Overwatch had one of the biggest updates it's ever had, and it is one of the most played games on Steam, which I am so happy for. Now people will actually start playing Overwatch, because this game wasn't the utter bin. So now I'll be reviewing all the new 5 characters added to this season, and what I like about them and what I dislike about them. But I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it for right now. I hate that stupid freaking cat. So the first character we have is Domina. I've actually had more fun on Domina than I thought I was going to have. Like, playing against Domina is one of the worst and most miserable experiences I've ever had in my life. But like, she is really fun to play. Like, I thought I was gonna be miserable, like, you know, just shooting beams, placing shields, but she actually has some pretty fun and cool abilities, like the little boop that pushes you against a wall. Like, oh my gosh, I love doing that. But she still does not see the daylight of ranked in my games, like, without fail. Like, but she has some fun moments playing with Domina. I do think she needs to get nerfed and stuff, but besides, like, you know, all like that crazy busted shield she has, I like the idea, you know, having shields that break over time and stuff. But I feel like maybe, like, it's just such a massive shield that covers up so much space, and, like, you know, I feel like Domina does a lot of damage, and it's like an absurd amount. Like, you can see me, like, just farming damage and getting ults. Oh, speaking of ults, I think she has one of the most, if not the most annoying ult. Actually, no. She has, like, her ult is super annoying, though. Like the fact that you can't shoot at somebody because they're covered in a barrier, and you can't break the barrier. I mean, if you don't break the barrier, you take, like, 300 damage. I'm like, bro, like, this is a lose-lose scenario. Like, you're not doing damage to the enemy, and you're about to take an insane amount of damage for no reason at all. I mean, like, if they just, like nerf her down, like, a little bit, like, maybe just even nerfed it, like I think the barrier has, like, 300 health. That's still a lot of damage. But, you know, if they patch some of this stuff up, like, her damage is ridiculous, her utility is ridiculous, but she is fun to play. But she's miserable to play against. That's why she never sees rank. So my overall perspective on Domina might change as the season continues, but for, like, right now, I feel like she's just a, you know, super strong, meta-defying thing. I think she's, like, the most broken character they released so far out of the 5 characters. But it might be a little too early to tell, but from what I'm seeing, I think she might be. So yeah, this is my opinion on Domina, and that's really it. Alright, next up we have Emre. And I feel like Emre is one of the more, you know, generic characters we got in Overwatch 2. But he's just like, you know, your Call of Duty character, like Soldier 76. He literally has an assault rifle, a pistol, and grenades. Like, it could not get more generic than that. But I can't lie to you, he's also pretty fun. Like, he can do some okay damage here and there, but he's kind of, like, I feel like underwhelming to play, like, in most, like, scenarios. Like, his gun, for example, it's just like a weaker soldier, in my opinion. Like, in my personal opinion, like, I just see myself losing the gunfights more against a soldier, even if you're, like, consistently hitting headshots. It's just his gun feels it feels weak to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a skill issue or not. And his pistol, like, oh my gosh, his pistol genuinely shoots marshmallows. Like, you might, like, be better off meleeing the enemy to death than pulling out the pistol. Like, the only benefit you get from pulling out the pistol is literally the speed boost if you pick the perk and the jump, like the high jump. That's the only thing I really use it for, like, to escape or to get on the high ground and stuff. Like, I'm not finna, like, pull up, it's like, oh, let me get some kills. I'm never doing that. I think it shoots literal marshmallows. And it's like, bro, like, I don't know, man. Like, his ult is fire though. Like, if you know, like, Androxus from Paladins, he has a similar ult. I'm not saying they copy, but it's pretty similar, and his ult is fun. I mean, you can get some kills here and there. His grenades, I mean, just another ability, not doing much for it. There is a tech where if you throw the grenade before you ult, you get sent flying to the air, and that's pretty fun. But you know, he's just your run-of-the-mill character. I mean, like, I'm not expecting anything extraordinary from him. He's literally just like a filler character. I'm not like upset we have him. I mean, he's cool. I don't really know much about his lore or anything, but he's pretty fun to play. I might play him here and there, but he's not like gonna be on my roster or anything. But you know, he's a cool character. So yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, what is it else to say about a dude that's literally just shoots grenades and has a pistol? Alright, next up we have Emre. And I feel like Emre is one of the more, you know, generic characters we got in Overwatch 2. But he's just like, you know, your Call of Duty character, like Soldier 76. He literally has an assault rifle, pistol, and grenades. Like, it could not get more generic than that. But I can't lie to you, he's also pretty fun. Like, he can do some okay damage here and there, but he's kind of like, I feel like, underwhelming to play, like in most like scenarios. Like his gun, for example, it's just like a weaker soldier in my opinion. Like in my personal opinion, like I just see myself losing the gunfights more against a soldier, even if you're like consistently hitting headshots. It's just his gun feels it feels weak to me. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a skill issue or not. And his pistol, like, oh my gosh, his pistol genuinely shoots marshmallows. Like, you might like be better off meleeing the enemy to death than pulling out the pistol. Like, the only benefit you get from pulling out the pistol is literally the speed boost if you pick the perk and the jump, like the high jump. That's the only thing I really use it for, like to escape or to get on the high ground and stuff. Like, I'm not finna like pull up, it's like, oh, let me get some kills. I'm never doing that. I think it shoots literal marshmallows. And it's like, bro, like, I don't know, man. Like, his ult is fire though. Like, if you know like Androxus from Paladins, he has a similar ult. I'm not saying they copy, but it's pretty similar. And his ult is fun. I mean, you can get some kills here and there. His grenades, I mean, just another ability, not doing much for it. There is a tech where if you throw the grenade before you ult, you get sent flying to the air, and that's pretty fun. But you know, he's just your run-of-the-mill character. I mean, like, I'm not expecting anything extraordinary from him. He's literally just like a filler character. I'm not like upset we have him. I mean, he's cool. I don't really know much about his lore or anything, but he's pretty fun to play. I might play him here and there, but he's not like gonna be on my roster or anything. But you know, he's a cool character. So yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, what is it else to say about a dude that's literally just shoots grenades and has a pistol? So now we are on Onron. Onron, on release, was kind of a controversial character. Not for how she played or anything, but how she looked. Basically, she looked like a mix between Kiriko and Juno, or just Juno if you really look at her. And Overwatch has this thing where like a lot of the female characters look exactly the same, and Onron really got a heavy hit of that. Like, she didn't even look like this in the trailer. She had like more sharp features and more, you know, more fierce features. But when she got to Overwatch, she looked more like cute and cuddly, which like obviously the community did not like want. So they started going on this rant and stuff, and eventually, you know, it led to them changing her face. They're gonna change her face, and I don't know what update it is, but they did announce that she is getting a face change. But all of that aside, how fun is she in game? Not gonna lie, she's probably one of my favorite characters to play in the game. Like, out of the 5 characters, she's probably like the most fun in my personal opinion. Like, she gets all like, man, like just like diving in and like setting everybody on fire. Then that like sound of when it will hit your secondary fan, you just start fanning them. Although that crit noise, like when you start critically hitting them, like, bro, like my dopamine explodes, bro. I'm just like having a blast every time I hear that noise. It keeps making me want to keep playing her more and more and more. Like, I don't know if like I haven't had this much fun on the character since like Ramatra, maybe. Like, I don't know, like she's just so fun. Like I don't know, like I don't know, man. Like I don't think it could get any better than this. Like genuinely, I was just getting constant like dopamine rushes every time I like played her. It was like I couldn't click off the character. So on a scale of fun, she's probably like a 10 out of 10. But like playing against her is like, you know, like I'd rather get lobotomized. But you know, I mean, you have to accept some stuff to enjoy some stuff. So I mean, it is what it is. She is a fun character. I'm gonna keep playing her. I don't care if she gets nerfed or buffed. I mean, actually, I might care if she gets nerfed. Alright, so now we are on Jetpack Cat. As I've said multiple times, he is probably my least favorite person. Well, no, he's not even a person, he's a cat. But he's probably my least favorite hero to get added, like, out of this, you know, update. And you'll probably be wondering why. Like, he's cool on paper, like, it's just more of a personal thing. Like, hold on, okay, let me break down why I don't like this, like, Jetpack Cat. First of all, his ult, oh my gosh, his ult is probably one of the most annoying things I've ever seen on this earth. Like, his whole purpose of his ult is to literally dive the tank, grab the tank, and throw him off the map. Like, what kind of support ult is that? I mean, like, I'm not like mad at the idea. I guess we need more like odd ults like that. But it's just like, bro, it's just not fun to play against. And like, even when I'm on Jetpack Cat and I do it, it just feels like I'm doing like a cheap and lazy kill. I don't know, but like, I like how he can like grab teammates and stuff. I mean, it's situational, like during fights and stuff. Like you know, taxing a teammate that used to get quicker, like back into a team fight quicker, is always a good choice. And you know, having that extra mobility, the combo for ults. Like I actually hitting like some clips with like a Jetpack Cat. Like when I like in ranked, when like I buyed it with Soldier, he picked me up, and I just like killed almost the entire team. Like that's like stuff like that is fun. We need more creativity in Overwatch. I'm not like upset that he got added to this game. It's just I just don't like him. Like he's just so annoying to like play against, and like every time he's on my team, they always try to hook you like mid fight. Like we do not need to be getting grabbed like mid fight. Like as I'm fighting a tank, I do not need to be grappled away. Like every fight, and like it's like 90%. Like every time I see a Jetpack Cat on my team, 90% of the time they're trying to look for somebody to pick up and taxi around. Like while we're having like an engagement. Like if you just like heal and do damage and you're sitting there just, you know, trying to tax somebody for no reason at all, it's like, you know, kind of annoying. But I know everybody's not like that, but like he's just so like alright to me. Like I wouldn't like want a Jetpack Cat on my team. I'm sorry, but so for our last and final character, we have Mizuki. Now Mizuki is also another really enjoyable character. He's like a hybrid between, you know, doing damage and healing the team. Which you're not, like, I can put up some insane healing numbers with Mizuki and some insane damage and kill numbers. Like, I don't know about y'all, but me, like the supporters that I main usually don't do like a lot of healing. Like I like supports that can like just like, you know, do damage and want to like focus like the entirety on just healing the team. Like for example, like, I like playing Lucio, Zenyatta, Ilari, and now I have Mizuki, which I don't have to like solely focus on looking at every individual teammate and healing them constantly. Which I know you don't do that with like other characters. Like you don't heal by with other characters, but like you know what I'm saying. Like his healing aura is not the strongest, but you know he has little hats. Like I like to call him the Mad Hatter, and you know he's just sitting there. I'm just sitting there dishing out damage, and they can't do anything. I like the fact that he's like this totem thing, like this doll thing he puts down. I can get aggressive, and when I feel like I need to get out, I can just get out. Like stuff like that. This is what I live for, man. Like this peak. Hold on, let me calm down. This is peak character designing right here, bro. Like I can get aggressive, I can disengage, I can heal my team, I can do damage, I can have a super. I feel like Personally, I feel like Mizuki is the most balanced character to come out in this, like, out of all the 5. Like, he's not super strong and he's not super weak. Like, for example, if you play Marvel Rivals, you know, like, all they do is have big ults that just do a lot of healing. Mizuki has this, like, almost the same concept, but he only gives out, like, I think, what is it, 40 or 50 healing per second, which is not a lot at all. But that's not his main utility is not healing. It's like, you know, shielding the, like, absorbing projectiles and shielding the team, which I love, like, the concept of, because it's like, it's not just like pop ults, you win the game. So you actually have to time the ult. Like, it's not just like solely for healing. Healing's like a bonus at that point. It's mainly like creating space, I feel like, engaging in with all the, like, utility this ult provides. And I'm like, bro, this is the kind of stuff I live for. I love you, Mizuki. We need more characters like Mizuki. Like, man. So now we're finally at the end of the video. And if you made it this far, man, I just really want to say thank you. I know I didn't really do too much editing on this video. It was just me, you know, ranting about the game and stuff and talking and giving my opinion. And if you really enjoyed that, I just really want to thank you from the bottom of my heart that you actually stayed this long to, like, man. If you don't know, I recently, you know, just started making YouTube videos, and I've really been trying my hardest to, like, upload as soon as I can and as much as I can. But, you know, like, I'm only 16, and, you know, I have to deal with school and all the, you know, other stuff in life. But I really do enjoy making videos. I know this one wasn't as, you know, highly edited, or, you know, it looks like I didn't put that much time into it, but trust me, I did. I'm still, you know, a little new to this, but I'm gonna try my best to, like, make better content, the best content I possibly can. That's what I really want to do. I'm gonna get better over time, I promise you. I've been working on some videos, other videos besides this one, like in the back. I know it's been like 3 weeks since I posted my last video. And speaking of my last video, that video had 118 views, which is insane. Oh my god, y'all don't understand how happy I was when I saw how many views that video got. But that only, like, strives me to keep making more and better videos. And I promise y'all, I will get better at this. This is like not even just like a goal for me. It's just like that's something I need to do. So I just really want to thank y'all. I will start streaming on Twitch more. Well, I haven't really started streaming yet, but I will start streaming. Twitch.tv/lethargic, same as my YouTube. Oh, and if you want to go to my TikTok as well, Twitch. Hold on. My TikTok is lethargic. This is basically my YouTube name. Everything is the same. So if you want to go check that out, it will be linked in the description. And man, I really hope you have a good day, and I'll see y'all in the next one.